Hi, it's Sarah here from Crafting and Stamping, and I'm here with another quick card for you. And today I'm using the Let's Go Fishing DSP. Now this is a great pack with fishing images, and we'll just have a little quick look at that. So we've got these, and some of these fish can be cut out with the dies that come along in the Go Fishing bundle. We may cover that later in the week. And we've got these lovely blue fish. We've got some fishing rods. I'm not a big fishing person, so I don't know. I think these are fly lures, but I could be wrong. And then some smaller ones just in a plain pattern, as in a monochromatic pattern. And a wonderful map, as it were. Actually, that's the right way up, I think. Looking at this, where it's, and I'm guessing that this is a fishing map specifically. But if you're not into fishing, the great thing is when you turn these over, we've got some lovely patterns that are just basic patterns that work very well for masculine cards in particular. Not just masculine cards, obviously, but they really do work very well for those. So those are the patterns that we have got in this. And let me just have a quick look at what the colours are, because we've got some boho blue and calypso coral in. And there's a little touch of petal pink, but we've also got misty moonlight, mossy meadow, pebbled path, pecan pie, very vanilla, and wild wheat. So like I say, some great colours that are on the more masculine end of the scale. And I'm going to use one of these today to make a quick masculine card, a small one, and I'm using the Pecan Pie. Now I haven't got this ink colour, so I'm actually going to marry this up with early espresso for my inking. But what I've done is just taken, because I work in A4 size, I've taken the top of an A4 sheet, which is 8 1/4 inches wide, and I've cut it just 4 1/8 deep and scored it at 4 1/8 to make a small square. And then this piece is, let me double check it, it's 3 7/8. So that is just 1/4 inch smaller on all edges, and that's going to create our card front. So I'm just going to adhere this on direct. So if you don't have enough people to do fishing cards for, like I say, not to worry, because these masculine patterns are great, and even the masculine patterns can be brightened up and made more feminine with a nice splash of colour. So don't discount them if you make mainly feminine cards. So that is our card base, and I'm just going to bring this in. I've already die cut these out. I've used the Stylish Shapes dies, but you could just cut these as squares. But I also just wanted to give you a quick tip that I run the dies through at that sort of slight diamond angle, and it cranks through the machine much easier. If you put the one through with the square edge to the front, it really takes a bit of effort to get it going, to get it through. If you put it at an angle, it'll go through much more smoothly. So that's a quick tip for you today, even though it's not quick tip day. So like I say, I've die cut these out, and so we've got stitched ones. And I'm actually going to bring in the He's All That. I have got the Gone Fishing set, but I'm going to take the He's All That and use the Happy Birthday to a Classic. And that is just going to fit within this And I'm going to turn this around and have it positioned as a diamond because, of course, we've got a diamond grid in the background. So I'm just going to stamp this now. Like I say, I'm using early espresso, so don't worry if you've not got all the colours. There's always a way around it. So, and I'm just going to get that lined up as a diamond on my grid paper to make sure that it's a bit easier for stamping. And we'll have that stamped there like that. So just holding it for a couple of seconds. There we are. I have just caught the edge of it still. But never mind. What we're going to do now is just adhere this to our pecan pie square. And I find it easier to do that way around, and then we can scoot it back round to a diamond in a second. So pop those together, press from the back so that I don't smudge the ink, and then we're going to pop some dimensionals on the back here like that. So a nice easy card, and obviously you could do this with any sentiment. You could make it a bigger square if you want. Of course, we won't have the envelope for this, but it's pretty easy to make an envelope, or you could of course purchase one. So, and again, I'm just going to get that lined up, and I think that's about right. There we go. So that then helps me center my diamond like that. And I'm just going to bring in the neutrals sequins. So even though it's a guy's card, we're going to pop a few sequins on. And one of the first things I'm going to do is actually cover that. If you can see, I've got a hairline smudge just there, which is going to annoy me. So I am going to just cover that, even though it's on an edge. And let's see, we'll have one over here. We'll have I'm going to pop a few on. And because I want an uneven number, I think what I'll do is pop one up like that. So there is our quick card for today, using some more masculine colours, but as I say, you could quite easily sort of change this up and add a bright splash to it to take it from being quite so masculine. It's what I wanted in this case. And as I say, a couple of tips in terms of just turning that around as you feed it through. And if you don't have dies, if you're a new crafter looking for ideas, then as I say, simply cut out a couple of squares and you just rotate them to be a diamond. Cut it as a square, rotate it to a diamond. Nice and easy. Please do subscribe to my channel below to see a quick card every Monday, quick tips every Friday. And please, if you like the video, then just please give it a like, and thanks for stopping by.